Ah yes, boys and girls, strap yourselves in because it's Rant Week. How'd you like that? Do you like that? I like that. Do you like my new ring? It is, James's class ring. He was class in 1997. He was a bear. I don't know where. This was in the bookcase drawer. I don't know who James is, but thanks for the ring, my friend. Anyway, it's Rant Week. This is a big deal. It is such a big deal that there's two angles. Look at that. Wow. Anyone can do Rant Week, but only some people can do Rant Week on two angles. I'm actually probably, that's going to be a nightmare to edit, so I'm probably just going to use this one mostly. I just have two. So, okay. Let's go dig, boys. Here we go. I have a small list, so I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try to keep it short as possible by talking really fast, so if you don't understand me, sorry about it. Give me the best day of my life. If there's one thing you've probably noticed thus far, is that we're freaking good at ranting. It's one of the only pastimes that we partake in. Also, do you like my Buzz Lightyear hat? Thank you. Anyway, okay, let's just jump right into it. It's all sort of Disney stuff, but more Disney parks things exclusively, so if you're a connoisseur like you're gonna enjoy this. Let's talk first about the, hands down, the worst thing at Walt Disney World. I'm sad to say this because I love Lilo and Stitch, okay? And it's even sadder that it's in the Magic Kingdom. But you go to Tomorrowland, bless you, if you ever partake in Stitch's Great Escape, I'm so sorry about it, because it just sucks so bad. Oh, and I hate to say that something at Disney World isn't good, and then also something at Magic Kingdom isn't good, and also something at Tomorrowland isn't good, but it's offensive how bad it is, and I know the Imagineers tried really hard to reimagine Extraterrestrial, but like, what was wrong with Extraterrestrial? That was a good, I only have glimpses and glimmers of it, like very hazy memories of it. But then I've revisited it on YouTube, and it's freaking sweet, okay? It's basically the same exact thing of, Stitch's Great Escape, but it was, like, legitimately scary. When they have, like, Halloween stuff, it's like Mickey's not-so-scary Halloween party, so it's, like, not scary. But, like, that was legitimately frightening. If you haven't gone on Stitch's Great Escape, I'm gonna spoil it. This is full of spoilers. I'm doing you a favor, okay? So don't skip this part. You're welcome. You like walk into this environment and it's supposed to be an alien transport center, and then you go into this room, they bring in one of the aliens, whereas in Extraterrestrial it's a real alien. In Stitch's Great Escape, it's Stitch. Clearly. They put this harness on you, right? First of all, it's supposed to stop when it gets to your shoulders. Wrong. False. It touches your shoulders and then it doesn't stop. It like keeps going a little bit so that it's uncomfortable. And that's supposed to be like a scanner, like, whoa, scanner. Scan you to see whatever. Booty sweat. And then so you're trapped. All that happens is Stitch shows up and you're just like, yeah. Then he like spits on you and he like burps in your face and it smells like booty, and then you watch like the screens and he's like invading the Magic Kingdom and he like gets all up in Cinderella's room, and then that's it. You're done. Yeah, and then he's just like, oh, release the humans, oh, the Trog is loose. The first time that me and my family went on it, we thought for sure that something was broken. Because, I mean, the room had to rotate something. Because of this. It's because of this. When we went the next time, just to see, you know, oh, well, this time it's for sure gonna be up and running. Nope. Bless you if you go on it. And if you like it, sorry about it. I mean, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. No, I mean, if you like it, I'm glad someone does. Because he just burps in your face, and it legitimately smells like chili dogs, like butthole chili dogs, like butthole dogs. I know, Stitch, you're rude, like, that's your thing, you're rude. At the end of the movie, you kind of learn how to, like, so, calm down. I remember after the second time I went on it, there was this girl talking to her father, and she's like, are we gonna go on Stitch again? Yeah, I mean, honey, if you want to.
Yeah, because I really like the chili dog breath.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, oh, bless you, Father. I really hope that when I go with my children, that thing is gone. Because I'm sorry, kids, but I will wait outside. And we are not wasting a fast pass on that. Next topic. Okay, characters at Disney World versus characters at Disneyland. There's no arguing this. When the characters are at Disneyland, they're more fun. When the characters are visiting Disneyland, they get to free roam. They get to hang out. They get to, you know, walk around, and they get to, you know, interact. Whereas at Walt Disney World, when they're there, they're confined to their space, they're confined to their, you know, specific meet and greet time, and they can't, like, They can't hang out. When you're at Disneyland, say you want to see Mickey, you walk through Disneyland, you walk through the entrance, he'll just be hanging out, you know? He'll just be hanging out in Town Square, just, you know, hanging out. And it's so much more personal, whereas if you go to Walt Disney World, first, it used to be when Toontown existed, he'd be all the way back in Toontown, in Mickey's Toontown Fair. And even at like Epcot, the character spot is cool because like it's like all of them at once, and if you're walking through you can see them through the glass, but like they're just there in their cubicle. Peter Pan is always in his spot. Ariel and Eric always in their spot. You can't and I feel like that's why when I'm going to meet and greet with characters at Walt Disney World, most of the time I would even rather not, because it's awkward and it's impersonal. You get in line for whatever 2 hours, and then when you get in front and then it's your turn, the photo pass person is just like one more. The character is just like, hi, oh my gosh, let me just sign your thing, okay, bye bye. And, okay, sometimes the character's not like that. Most of the time the character is cool about it and like wants to spend time with you, but it's the people in line who are just like, just watching, and then you're just like trying to like have a moment, and then they're just like, when's my turn? You feel pushed, and you feel like you just need to get in and get out. It's a true shame, and I know it's because like whatever, Disneyland is like 90% locals, 10% tourists, whereas at Disney World it's flipped. It's like 10% locals, 90% tourists. They're crazy people, so you can't just give them. You can't give the characters that sort of freedom. It's just too much. Too much too soon. They'll get bum rushed. And I get that. But at the same time, I feel like that would give everyone a much more magical experience. And I feel like they get used to it. Next topic. It is about Pocahontas and Mulan not getting enough recognition as princesses. And some of you out there think that either Pocahontas or Mulan or both aren't real princesses. They were at Rapunzel's coronation. They freaking had to share a carriage, alright? And I know they said, like, there was a malfunction with one of the other carriages. Why did it have to be Pocahontas and Mulan to share a carriage? Why'd it have to be? Why'd it have to be? Why'd it have to be? Okay, some of you question Pocahontas and Mulan's nobility, and I'm gonna punch you in the face with my words. I have evidence right here on La Computadora. L'ordinateur. Pocahontas can be considered as being of royal heritage, comma, as she is the daughter of a chief and considered Native American royalty by the English. Ha ha! Mulan also isn't actually a princess. In parentheses, she is the daughter of a war hero. End parentheses. But she does, however, receive a grace of honor from the Emperor of China, who is royalty, making her the only woman to ever do so. Those who think that Mulan and Pocahontas aren't real princesses, they're taking the word princess too literally. Okay? Okay? Calm down, Webster. Alright? Take it easy. Yes. It says, Pocahontas and Mulan are included in the princess lineup because of their high status. They do have high status, don't they? And significant acts of heroism in their films. This is going to be a short one. I thought of it last night. Disney pillow pets. They look like roadkill. I'm sorry about it. And last but not least, let's go back to the Disney park, shall we? And talk about nightmare guests. You all know. Let's start with tour groups. They're all wearing these fluorescent highlighter shirts, traveler's backpacks like they're gonna climb the Matterhorn, and they're chanting. Like 40 of them chanting down Main Street. Do you have you have to do that. You can't continue your life. You can't continue your tour, vacation, magical day without chanting. It's a thing that you absolutely have to do. Are you not aware? Are you not aware that people around you are trying to have like that little girl over there got straight A's all year because her mom and dad said, if you get straight A's all year, Abby, we're gonna take you to Disney World. She colored between the lines, she freaking worked on her cursive, and she got to go to Disney World for a week. They got to stay at Port Orleans French Quarter, and they're at Magic Kingdom today. It's the first time she's been to Magic Kingdom. And so she's like, okay, her favorite princess is Jasmine. She can't wait to meet Jasmine at her designated area at the designated time in Adventureland. Okay? She can't wait. She's stoked. And right now, she's enjoying a thing at the bakery, just sitting outside, waiting for Move It, Shake It, Celebrate It to come by. Move It, Shake It, Celebrate It. All of a sudden, through the entrance comes 45 tour people in this friggin' pink and red, bright, hot, striped shirt. Big old traveler's backpacks led by dude with the flag, and they're just like, and they even chant on buses. I've seen videos of them chanting on buses. At any time on the bus it's unacceptable, because if you're in the morning and you're going for opening, no one wants to hear you chanting. And if it's at night after the park is closed and everyone's leaving and they're taking the buses to go back to their resort, they don't want to hear you chanting. Also, there are kids sleeping both ways. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa, this is going to be a long video. People who weave through the line to catch up with their family. Go take a piss before you get in line for Soarin'. It's a long freaking line. And the motion sensor game doesn't work. Also, the line at Soarin' is just difficult anyway because it's so wide and so it's so easy to cut in that line. And like this lady was just trying to skip the whole line. Like she went from the end all the way to the front. So they're like, how many? And then you're like, 4. And they're like, okay, concourse B or 2 or whatever. And she was just like, oh, well, if they're probably already on the ride, you have to wait. And then so like we're on the concourse now, and then we just see her just like pacing back and forth in the fast pass line. What's this lady doing? This isn't always someone's fault. Sometimes people just don't know. Guess who say the wrong thing? It's a small land. Cinderella's castle. It is Cinderella's castle. That is her castle. But it's just Cinderella Castle. Yeah, actually, I was standing here outside the Rockin' Coaster. The Rockin' Coaster. I was going to get us some quick tickets. Those fast, the tower drop. We could go there. We could queue for that. That show that's tonight. Fantastical show. Yeah, we can go see Fantastical after that. Some people are just really protective about things. Harry Potter, Hunger Games, everyone has it. I can have mine. One time, I was just, making casual conversation with a stranger, and she was like, yeah, I think I'm going to Disneyland. That's the one in Florida, right? I said, no, actually, that's the one in California. Walt Disney World is in Orlando, Florida. And she kind of looked at me for a second, and she said, no, I'm pretty sure Disneyland is the one in Florida. The one in Florida is Disneyland. I'm pretty sure.